Hello everyone, welcome back. I decided I would go ahead and get started now, tell you about how today went. Paula was fixing me something to eat. I haven't eaten today, and if y'all don't know, I'm working on my weight loss journey slash fitness journey slash lifestyle change, and I'm fixing some quinoa today. So it's already in the rice cooker. I'm no longer intimidated by quinoa. I really was, but I'm not anymore. And then I'm going to put some black beans and some spinach, some arugula, and some baby greens in a mixture together and eat that. And that's going to be what my starter meal for today. I actually just noticed a contradiction. I was going to say I'm trying to get away from canned items, and then here I am with some canned black beans. So it's just some stuff is just easier than to boil it and take that time. Plus, this was just spur of the moment, something I just decided to eat because I have a plan for dinner later. Not a complete plan for real. I know I'm gonna do chicken thighs, but that's about the furthest I got with it. But what I was gonna say, actually, I think I'll keep the juice for because the quinoa is kind of dry, so I think I'll keep the juice this time. And then I normally put Rotel with it, but because I have some fresh, I'm not going to use the Rotel. Let me turn this off because it's probably really loud to y'all. So I have some fresh peppers in here, some fresh peppers. Diced mixed peppers I got from the store. I need to use those before those go bad. And I'm gonna use I have some avocado. I don't know if I want avocado. Maybe I'll eat that later. Avocado and tomatoes later. So I got my arugula here and my baby greens. These are microgreens, actually, call them baby greens, and they're called sugar pea. I don't know, I was just grabbing some stuff to try. They're supposed to be healthy. And then my spinach. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those cut up, get this started on the stove, and then talk to y'all as I go. Okay, so got my black beans going on the pot. Got my seasonings real quick. I'm gonna dump in these mixed peppers real quick. If I can open it, okay, thank you. So mix peppers in here so they can get cooking with the black beans. And the other night I made zucchini for the first time. I had zucchini. Oh, I can try to see if the tzatziki will be good. Oh, I forgot about that. That'll probably be good in here. Got some tzatziki. And it'll probably be good. And honestly, I just be throwing stuff together. I don't have any type of recipe at all. No recipe at all. It's just stuff that's crossing my mind, and I'll put it together and hopefully it tastes good. So I just have to get my baby greens and this colander so that I can get them put up. And normally I do them all separate, so that's how they look. And it actually just be a waste of time doing it like that. So I'm trying to be smart in my thinking. So again, my arugula, and then that way I can rinse them all off at the same time and then cook it. Cut it. That's what I meant to say. We was in the hospital, so I'm trying to make sure I use this up because I lost some time. And I know with fresh stuff, it takes no time at all for them to start going bad. So I'm trying to use it up before it goes bad on me. And I had to get the bags because they didn't have any fresh. Bags are like fresh, but I prefer the bundles more than the bags. But let me get that started. I'm gonna cut that up and get that in my base. I forgot about some green onions, so I want to add that into the beans real quick. I don't want these to go bad either. I gotta use them before I lose them. So, time to start chopping. Okay, so I'm passing time. I'm cutting this up. Let me tell y'all how it went. My greens are straining. So, I got up this morning. It snowed last night. It got really, really cold and windy. It was raining, and then it turned to snow, and the temperature dropped really, really low. It got down to like 20, I think. Right now, it's still only 37. And so I was hoping they canceled, but then I was also hoping they didn't cancel, because I'm already like fighting with them over date discrepancies and stuff, and so and that's preventing them from doing what needs to be done. So I was like, hopefully when I go, she'll be there and I can get started and I don't have to worry about it. That was my hope. So I get up, I get myself ready. I didn't feel like going because for me, it's hard to get out when you don't have to, when you not had to. It's just hard to get out when, well, especially when it's cold. And I know I told y'all about me going out when it was cold and rainy. And I came back in and I was aching and hurting and stuff. So of course I thought about that, and I am hurting a little bit. Definitely not as much as I was the day it was raining and stuff. So, which was yesterday, I believe. I believe that was yesterday. Either way, it's not as bad today. So I go in and I get signed up because I had to also fill out a DocuSign document so she can have some information on my history. The wind is whistling. I don't know if y'all heard that, but so she can have some information on my history. She's a really nice lady, so I talked to her and stuff, and she's like, I'm gonna send the information over so that they know right away that you complied and that you did everything that you're supposed to do, so that they can, you know, get your benefits started. Because hello people, like, life costs money, and I need it. Just call me JG Wentworth. So, and they already are like now 2 weeks behind. And yeah, like I told you, I have my car note is due this month. Well, every month, but my car note is coming up due, and my registration. So I have to do that, and my car registered and stuff, and yeah, it's just not. Life ain't cheap. Even if you're not just, even if you're not like wasting, it costs. So I'm almost done with these greens real quick. The black beans are done. I just heard the quinoa pop off. So I do want to actually stop that real quick. I don't want it to stick. I need another rice cooker, because I want one that will turn off. Like, that one goes to warm, but even when I'm cooking rice, and it's like still cooking and it cooks the bottom. I mean, the rice at the bottom sticks really, really bad. So if you have any suggestions on a really good rice cooker, let me know in the comments. Anyway, so I go in. It lasted about, I want to say it lasted about an hour. I think they said 30 minutes, but I was early, so I went in, and she got to me right on time. Thankfully, she didn't cancel, because she could have canceled too. That's where this whole thing started, because the weather was bad and she had didn't come in. So I couldn't talk to anybody, which was not my fault. But they're holding me accountable for that, and that's not right. So, I sent in documentation yesterday. I did my meeting today. I'll probably call them in a little bit too, even though they're gonna tell me it's too soon. But whatever. I'm gonna call. And so, with that, I couldn't go gigging and stuff. Would have been cold. Like I had told y'all, it was been cold, and I couldn't go gigging. I'm gonna try tomorrow, so that I have all my stuff, and I'll be able to do my setup. I got in my container for my stuff. So here's my greens. What I'm gonna do is then lay the quinoa on top, and then put the black beans on top, and then some tzatziki on top, and maybe a sprinkle of cheese. I love cheese, so just doing a sprinkle is huge for me. Okay, y'all, my meal is done. I found my tzatziki sauce and decided to add that in. So I have all my greens on the bottom, my black beans here with peppers and some green onions, my quinoa and the tzatziki. I'm gonna mix it all up, and hopefully it's good. And I got my water. So the thing I'm gonna do first is try it all with a scoop of everything before I mix it all together. First bite. Oh wow. No, so good together. Wow. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. One thing I can say is I am amazing myself with this journey. But that's not what y'all here for. So, I gotta do job searches today. I normally do it on my phone. I'm currently on that phone. But I normally do my job searches and stuff on my phone. Let me see if I can pull it up in here so I can show y'all what it looks like. I'm sure y'all all have been to Indeed.com. So I'm not showing you anything new. But just, one thing I like about Indeed, though, is because it'll save your searches, so it's easy, especially when you're doing, sorry, I'm thinking, especially when you're doing stuff for unemployment, because they want to track what you're doing and prove, so unless I have to write anything down, and you can, go back and look at what you did for the week, because that's what I do. I go back and I look at what I've done for the week, and then I put that in my job search log, because that's required once a week. They used to before, the new age and with computers and stuff, not trying to date myself, but before that, they used to send out the forms every week, and then or they would send you out several of them, like 3, 4, 5, something like that, and you can always ask for more, or you make copies, and then you would do your job searches, and then you would turn them in. And so it was always easier for me. Mail has just never been mail has never been the way to go for me. Like, I have stamps just because you never know when you have to mail something, but I can tell you the last time I actually mailed something. I'd so rather, drop it off somewhere, take it straight in. Can I take a picture and turn it in? Whatever. All of that. And let me see, they're asking me questions here. Hold on. So management, leadership, yes, I have all these skills. And so now that it's online, it appears every Sunday, and then you're required to go ahead and get it in and turn it in. The only thing that I don't like that I've seen thus far is you can't go back and look at them to see, like, because say for instance you applied at a job that you're applying at again, say they're opening up another position or something like that. It's like, because on Indeed, it will show you that you already applied for the position, but say you're applying for the same company but a different place, you're unable to see, like, didn't I apply to them already? So it's still good to have your paper copy and write that down, but whatever, you don't have to. But anyway, here's some like, let me see if I can, I don't know how to make it, but that's how the jobs come up. I don't know how to make it to y'all so I can see it. Oh, my bad. Oops. I pushed something. Oh no, is it gonna make me do it again? Why is it doing that? Oh no. I don't know. It took it back for some reason. But anyway, so let me see if I can show y'all the other way. Okay, these are all the jobs that are coming up that I can apply for. That seem to be within my criteria. So I'm open to like remote work. Remote work would be best, especially with, my daughter and stuff like that. It would just be best. Right now it's not so bad because it's March and it's about to warm up. So it's not gonna be as, as challenging as like the winter is. So sorry. I don't look so good. I have to take another bite. So give me a second. So anyway, the process can be tedious, but it's a lot less strenuous like it used to be. So at the Workforce Center, I picked up some flyers for some events they have because they have training there. They also have like job fairs and stuff like that they know that they'll be having. I did it again, y'all. I'm so sorry. But so there were some that looked like viable options. I really don't want to work that far away, but I do what I gotta do. And so tomorrow, hopefully, I can gig. If I cannot gig tomorrow, I won't be able to go until Saturday because my daughter's getting her hair done on Friday. So I still want to get my stuff together. And I also, let me see, have y'all ever seen like the Instacart app? Do I have it on here? Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Are they gonna? What? Nope. That's not working. So I'm trying to see if I can do this or not on this other device. It's on the one that I'm currently on. But anyway, if you all have not been on there to know how it works, definitely just download it and check it out. It's super, super simple. It's really easy. Like for me, I've been on there forever, so I don't necessarily have to. All I gotta do is just log in, sign in. It's really easy. And then when you go in the app, you kind of like Uber and Uber Eats, like you will basically, you can open the app and look at it, and then you decide that you're on. So you'll like click online, and then once you do that, then you go in and it pulls up, like it sends you like the orders and stuff. The thing that I like about, so I've done Instacart, DoorDash, and Uber Eats. And one thing that I like about Instacart is there's no penalties on if you take a job or if you don't take a job. If you do it, if you don't do it. Like there's no, except for the fact that they may not send you stuff. But there's no like rating. Like with DoorDash and Uber, they like monitor, hey, you skipped like 2 orders, like, and they count that against you. That doesn't happen with Instacart. Like as far as like I said, now maybe it slows down them sending you stuff if you decline stuff, but it doesn't. Like DoorDash and Uber, it clearly dictate that they penalize you for like not taking an order. So like if you have gotten a couple ones that you're just like, no, I'm not feeling it, it's best to just turn the app off. I like DoorDash has changed. I like how it used to be. It used to be that you can just dash now. But now they make you schedule, and that can be annoying sometimes because you like, I don't necessarily have that block of time that they want you to do it for, and so that can be limiting a little bit depending on the time that you have. Instacart is not like that. Like you basically just say, hey, I'm online, And then when you're done, you're done. It don't matter how many orders popped up to show you or not. If you don't want, if you're done, you're done. No penalties or nothing. You just turn it off. Um, but with like DoorDash or Uber, they're like, hey, like you haven't taken any orders, like because they specifically kind of send them to you. I feel like with Instacart, they kind of just send them out, and like the first person who gets it gets it. That's kind of how I feel like it goes with Instacart. With DoorDash and Uber, they like sent it to you, and so I guess that's the difference. Because you can go on Instacart, and if you have like an order that's there, like even before you click it, or you can click it, and they'll say another driver got it. Like you like, dang, man, I really wanted that one. That was a good one. So, um, there's that. The other thing that they all do now is they clump in orders. So with Instacart, you can do like 3 people at a time, and I don't like those because um, it's like they try to like, whew, sorry, I had to sneeze. We'll see. But they try to clump up the orders, and then that kind of minimizes the pay. And like a lot of times on Instacart, what you'll see is because you can see like the orders that they come up. Like say there's an order that's like an hour away or something like that, and then there's another order that's been sitting there, nobody took it. And then say for instance, then you get some other orders that are kind of like at the same store, or in the same vicinity as somebody else, and they just throw that order in there. So you got to be careful depending on what you do, because like if you didn't want the order for whatever reason, as to why you didn't select it before, they can clump it into those 3 ones. But I like to do one. I've done 2 at a time before, and that's enough for me, because with Instacart, like you really got to plan for it. So I've watched some people who do it, and they do like 3 orders. They have like a setup. They figured out how they have like stickers and stuff to and different types of bags to know whose is what. So like order 1 is yellow sticker, order 2 is blue sticker, order 3 is red sticker, and then they like sticker all the items so they know who goes to what, so they don't mix anything up, so they can be getting the orders all at once. Like if you're in like produce, you want to get all the produce, and then like you don't want to have to do 1 order of produce and then go back, because number 1, you're on a timer, and then number 2, first order stuff is getting warm. So you know you gotta plan out the store really well. So another thing that I'm gonna do before I take an Instacart order, because I normally go to this other store, and there's a store out here, a local store to us, that I'm not familiar with. And so when I go in there, it's a little like, I don't want to say intimidating, but it can be confusing because I don't know where everything is, and it adds to my time. So what I'm going to do is go in there first before I take the order and look around and try to get myself acquainted with the store so that I can minimize on my time. So there's some tips and tricks, and I can show you guys. If you want to keep watching, just let me know. But that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna eat my food before it gets too cold. And if you guys have any questions, definitely leave them in the comment section below, and I will see you guys later. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later.